Here at the Lady Gang, we love to shower our loved ones with gifts, especially on Valentine's Day, which is why we've partnered with Oura Ring. I'm wearing mine right now. Oura Ring is a smart ring that looks good on the outside and tracks your health 24/7. Seriously, I'm so obsessed with mine. I love it. I wear it every day. I gift it to everyone. It's not only chic, but it's helped me live a more healthier life. Because of advanced health technology, I can tell exactly how much sleep I've gotten and when I was in light, deep, or REM sleep. My Oura Ring automatically detects my activities, whether I'm on a hike, doing yoga, working out, tracks my heart rate throughout the day and night. Not only that, but I can track my cycle based on my body temperature. While gold is my personal fave, the Oura Ring comes in 3 other colors to make it the perfect gift. It's lightweight, water resistant, and the battery can last up to 7 days. And because 2 healthy hearts are better than 1, don't miss a beat. For a limited time only, you can go buy an Oura Ring for your loved one and get $50 off your own. The offer is valid for all ring purchases from February 7th to February 14th. Just go to auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 offer and get a free sizing kit today. That's auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 offer and get a free ring sizing kit today. Give the gift of health.
It's time for a Quickie.
Podcast One presents The Lady Gang, the Hollywood Girl Posse, with Lady Gang Quickie. Here's Kelty Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jack Vanek.
Let's make this quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Lady Gang Quickie. I am here with Jack and Kelty. This is Becca, and it's a very special episode, and it's extra special because you guys remember in my bad week a couple weeks ago, I discussed losing my very treasured, cherished Oura Ring on a walk while figuring out like poo bags and leashes and 2 dogs running around. It was kind of chilly outside, so I think I had like lotion on my hands. It was the perfect storm of the perfect nightmare, and I lost my Oura Ring. But I got a really great text from Alex the other day saying I should expect a new one in the mail, and she texted me that because I didn't want to like ask for a replacement because I feel like that's very greedy and I should have to, pay for the consequences. But I really love our sponsors at Oura Ring because they know my life has not been the same without it. Mm-hmm. I wonder every morning when I wake up if I slept okay. I'm not sure. I feel like a lost puppy.
Yep.
We were just talking about like what's wrong with Kelty this morning. Yeah. And I'm going to look on my Oura Ring now.
Okay, because she's very out of it.
I'm out of it.
Yeah, we've had to start this episode over a few times.
I didn't sleep well. I'm going to wait for it to clink
to load. Could it also be that you're on the heels of your 40th birthday celebration and you're just wiped out from all the attention?
I'm wiped out.
It's like the come down from the birthday.
Yes. And it's like if I have to hear about myself one more time. Like, it was the best. You guys, it's the best. I was so terrified, both of you and your sweet messages. Like, I just love you so much.
We love you.
But man, I'm sick of me. And then literally Chris Knight slept all day yesterday. He was like, I'm so exhausted of being in love with you. Like, I have to leave you alone.
By the way,
and had a fever of 100, but not COVID or anything. He was just exhausted with love.
I just have to say that his gift to you was like the sweetest gift in the entire world.
Yeah.
Isn't
it was
that
so
thoughtful. Crazy? Yeah. And I had said it like once in passing when we were designing the little card room in our kitchen or off the kitchen. I was like, I want to do bookshelves and then I want to start collecting all the old books that I loved as a kid. And then I had said once that I went into a Barnes & Noble and they've remade all the like classics into these like really pretty spined hardcover books. And I was like, I want to get those. And then I was like, and I want to get all the original Nancy Drews, but like you can buy them now, but it's not the original cover. And like the smell when you cracked open that Nancy Drew.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about my spray tan hands, but when you cracked open that Nancy Drew, it like had a smell. Yep. And I had looked online for a couple months to try to find the complete 56 books, and it's almost impossible to find the original editions of them, and then you can buy like one book at a time. Anyway, he ended up getting them all. I thought it was such a thoughtful gift, something I'll have forever. I can pass down to my non-children, Anyway, but today is all about unlocking our lives. So this is an extra episode this week, and what is going on is that it's the new year, right? It's the end of January. Everyone's sort of like starting to peter off. They're like, this is going to be my best year. And like, I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to work out and I'm going to be nice to myself. So we're having this like reminder episode, unlocking what is best for you. And I think that one of the things that has really helped me and us in Lady Gang is that in general, our mental health and our physical health, all of our health is achieved better together. When we're talking about it, when we're talking what we're going through, when Becca is like, sharing Obey, her class, when Jack's like, oh, I'm doing my yoga class or day drink, whatever you're doing for your health, it's better together. So I thought we should go through like some different ways that we take care of each other or ourselves and explain what works best for us. And hopefully it'll lead everyone into February in a healthy February.
Love that.
You love it? Okay. So first question is, what works best for you? Showering? If you had to get wet with your lover, would you shower with them or would you bathe with them?
Bathe. I'll go first. Jared and I have tried to take one bath together in our course of dating, and it was an absolute disaster. I don't like baths because they get very dirty and your filth is just like sitting in them. So when you're sitting in filth with somebody else, it's just like double disgusting. But we like a shower. I like a good shower with a partner.
Yeah, shower all the way. I don't think that I can't even figure out still how to get comfortable in a bath alone.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get any of the pillows or the accoutrement to like set yourself up for a comfortable lie down in the bath because I just think of like that getting wet and then the bacteria on it. So there's like no good way to take a bath, and they need to redesign the shape of a bathtub.
It needs to be like a jet spa.
Ergonomical, like almost a lounger, but in a bathtub. Does that make sense?
I take a bath every day, and I'm very comfortable. So I don't know.
Every day?
Almost every day. I love to get in the bath for an hour. Last night I watched RuPaul's Drag Race.
You don't get overheated?
I mean, I definitely get overheated, but I'm always cold. So I'm like, this is my preferred temperature is to be overheated. Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, have you and Chris taken a bath together?
We have taken bath on vacation when you go to the hotels and there's like an extra big bathtub. You know what I mean? Not really in our bathtub now. It's annoying. Chris doesn't like hot water. So it's like, it's just so many things. He's so tall. It's like when Chris Knight's in the stream of the shower, like you're getting no water. Like, why am I even there? It's dry.
It's annoying.
No, I'm not doing it. The other thing about health is that it's achieved better together. So it's like, it doesn't just have to be your lover. It could be your soulmate. It could be your mom and your dad and your friends. So I want to know, what's best for you? What works best for you with your relationship with your parents? I mean, Jack, we already know you, but like how often are you texting, talking to your mom, dad, boundaries, all of it?
Well, I mean, for when it comes to health, my parents in the beginning of the pandemic, like they weren't like super, super active, but they're very like young for their age. But during the beginning of the pandemic, they started walking, and now they're walking like 5 miles a day because that's like their thing to like get out and about. So that's been like a very communal sort of thing that we did with my parents when we were living with them in the pandemic, and then just in general. And it's like such a good way, especially for as you get older, just to like stay in shape, just walking. So underrated. So that's how we kind of like, do it together.
Yeah, I feel like my dad, I mean, we text a lot on like family threads. I probably call my parents like twice a week, and my dad and my mom get on speakerphone and tell me what they're cooking for dinner because they do a lot of the meal delivery, not meal delivery, like where you make your own meal, like Marley Spoon and HelloFresh and all that stuff. So they'll like tell me what they're making, which is super cute. And then, as far as like exercise, my dad has always been very much ahead of his time as far as like health, wellness,
I feel
all
like
that.
your dad wore such fucking short shorts in his teen years.
Oh my God. We actually recently just digitized all their pictures.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, quads out.
Oh my God.
Guns
I
out.
love a fucking quad on a man. It's Chris Knight's sexiest part.
Yeah. It's, I'm not going to say it was my dad's sexiest part. It makes me feel weird, but my dad's always been very fit and very like active, and he actually goes on walks sometimes with my mom, sometimes alone. But my mom said that the podcasts, but podcasting in general, but specifically ours, are the reason he now doesn't bitch at her to go for a walk with him, because he can now go on his walks with the podcast and not be lonely.
Wait, but is he doing a podcast?
Dad.
Is he doing the podcast with your mom, but like he's listening to a podcast?
No, he's going by himself.
So my
just
mom,
by himself.
Back in the day, like before my dad got into podcasting, he would like nag my mom to go on walks with him every single day. And she was like, she does her bar classes, she does her thing, but my dad's always been a walker. So she said that podcasts have been the best thing ever because he can now go on walks and be entertained and not have to have someone with him. But in general, I learned the art of moderation from my dad. Like, he was just born with the ability to moderate with everything, with health and wellness and like all aspects of it. So as I get older, I see myself creeping into that territory, and I'm very happy about it.
That's the best place to be.
It's
Best
great.
place to be.
Okay, ladies, you know how much I love giving the most creative gifts during the holidays, and you also know that I've been focusing on my health in the new year. That's why this Valentine's Day, we've partnered with our friends at Oura Ring. During the beginning of the pandemic, my parents and I started walking every single day. And what started as short walks have turned into much longer hikes. And in fact, my parents are doing 5 miles or more every single day. And as you know, 2 healthy hearts are better than 1, which is why I'll be giving my mom an Oura Ring this Valentine's Day. She'll now be able to follow her activity levels from step count to calories burned and inactive times. She'll also be able to understand how a specific activity affects her quality of sleep due to the advanced sleep staging technology. So right now, gifting an Oura Ring has never been easier. This Valentine's Day, buy an Oura Ring for your loved one and get $50 off your own, including a 6-month free membership. Offer is valid for all Ring purchases from February 7th to the 14th. Just go to auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 offer and get a free sizing kit today. That's auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 offer and get a free sizing kit today. Give the gift of health.
The Lady Gang.
Okay, one thing that I have a hard time achieving together with Chris Knight is the heat, the temperature in general that we live our life, whether it's in our car, whether it's in our house, whether when it's sleeping. So, Jack, what's your ideal temperature? And by the way, you can get your temperature taken with your Oura Ring every day. And there's a new thing on this new Oura Ring where it's going to be able to help you. Like, because of your temperature, it can tell you when your period's coming, and it can tell you when you're getting sick, like way before a test. Just letting you know. Okay, temperature.
Well, I'm the same. But I feel like all men just like...
What, are ice killers?
They exist in like a 55-degree comfort zone.
Is that?
I don't know what it is, but that's how Jared and I are always like messing with the thermostat, like all like secretly like turn it up and then he'll secretly turn it down. And we're never on the same page with anything in life when it comes to temperature. But I feel like that's just pretty normal with men. I think all men are just like...
No, I feel like the other day I was talking about Zach, and I was like, Zach is like such a good husband. Like, I can just tell. And he probably keeps it 72 for Becca because she's so small.
He does.
She's so small.
We agree. Our evening temperature, like he and I actually have a very similar. We like to sleep under. It needs to be under 70 degrees to sleep.
I like a cold sleeping time too.
Yeah, I need that, and I think studies have shown that you're supposed to sleep in the colder climate. And I'm the one actually, because it's been getting colder in Texas. So even if we have it set at like 68 or 69, sometimes the heat will kick on because it's actually that freaking cold outside. So to keep the house at that temperature, and I lie in bed, and if I feel that come on, the heat, the vent, it can be like 5 a.m, and I'll stand up and I'll be like, why is the heat on? And Zach's like, I'm the one actually who kind of freaks out about the heat coming on. But during the day, yeah, we're pretty in sync with like what we want. And it's not that cold during the day.
That's so shocking.
I know. It is shocking. I hate Chris, and the one thing like we'll never get around is the heat. Like, I'm like, if you want me to be naked, if you want me to not be wearing my Hello Kitty onesie to bed, then I would put the heat on. But he doesn't ever put the heat on. Like, never.
I'm very anti-heat.
He's
putting the heat on to go to sleep is a weird move.
I'm not asking him to put the heat on to go to sleep, but I'm telling you, it's not 1986 where you have to go up to the thing and press the button. We have the Nest, whatever, Google Home, iPhone, whatever, Zhuzh Marouge, and you can plan it. So I was like, all I'm asking for is that when I get up in the morning, I don't have hypothermia while I'm brushing my teeth. Like, can't you just begin to warm the rooms at 7 o'clock so that when I get up at 7:30, it's not freezing cold?
That's a good move.
That is a good move.
I had to grow up in the coldest weather on the planet. Give me some... I didn't move to California to feel cold when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm on Team Kelty for this
We fight about it all the time. Like, it's also... And also, I have it set so that it always comes on, and then Chris switches it to eco mode, which basically means no heat for you. Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay. Speaking of sleep, okay, unlock what works best for you with sleep. Are you guys, what time are you going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours are you getting of sleep? You can tell this on your Oura Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing weighted blanket? What kind of sheets? What side sleep? Are you snuggling? Jack, I feel like you're so annoying to fall asleep next to you because you're like, watching Seinfeld. Like, are you reading? Tell me your whole sleep vibe.
Okay, I'll go first.
Jack, we have a 2-hour maximum on this because I know you have many steps.
I go to sleep between 10 and 11, and studies show that is the best time to go to sleep. It's the most healthy time for a human to go to sleep. I have like a whole routine that I need to do before I go to sleep, but I take trazodone to fall asleep, and it's been a game changer for my sleep. I can actually sleep through the night for the most part.
Are you taking that every day?
Every night, yeah.
Wow.
And then I watch Curb Your Enthusiasm as I fall asleep. And now with my new iPad, it just keeps playing through the entire night. So that's really exciting. I can't have Jared next to me. He needs to be gone. And then
Gone where?
We don't go to sleep at the same time. He plays video games for like 4 hours while I'm sleeping. I don't want him around me because then he'll start snoring and it'll mess up my whole sleep.
We're going to totally buy a house and get separate bedrooms.
I know. I would get separate bedrooms at this point in my marriage.
I like sleeping alone. It's the nicest for me. And then I have my whole pillow that I put my left ear in for my piercings, and it's like my little comfort blanket.
Okay.
And then I'll stop there.
Because it can keep going.
It
can keep going.
Keep going.
How are you going to be on the tour bus this summer? I mean, this fall.
I'm not fucking listening to Seinfeld all night.
No, she wears her AirPods.
Well, you can't hear it on a tour bus. Tour buses are so loud. I can actually sleep pretty well on a tour bus because it sort of like rocks you to sleep, and I like all the white noise. Okay. I sleep surprisingly well.
All right, well, that's good.
Do you guys know what time my Oura Ring tells me that I should start getting ready for bed? It's fucking shocking.
7 p.m.
6:15. I'll be literally doing my 4 p.m. workout after the workday, about to cook dinner, and it'll be like, your sleep time is approaching. And I was like, it's 6:15, but that's how tired I am.
What time do you actually go to sleep?
I like to be in bed, well, depending if it's like a Housewives RuPaul night or if I'm out, which I'm never out. I would say most of the time I'm in bed by 8 o'clock or 8:30.
That is so great. Even in the summer when it's like light out still?
Yeah. I like to start winding down my day around 5, and then I like to take a bath and then work out and then take a bath. And then like around 7:30, Chris comes home and we eat dinner. And then I'm lubed up like a snail and I'm in bed reading. But I read for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not going to bed at 8 o'clock. Like I'll go to bed around 9:30 or 10 when Chris comes into bed. But anyway,
that's not that bad.
So Zach I've really been trying to push him to get in bed after 8 p.m. So like if I can stretch it to, and
that
I
is
like
so funny.
I mean, I like
Zach
being in like pajamas by 6. Don't get me wrong.
Same.
I like to be in a full bottom underwear, no bra, and a clean face by 6. But then I want to like maybe watch a movie or watch a few episodes of a TV show. Like if Zach had his druthers, he would be in bed at 7 p.m., lights out, no TV, sleep. So I've been trying to push him to like 8:30, 9 o'clock we get in bed. We'll watch something. He's been really fucking pissing me off lately though, because he finally agreed to watch Succession with me, because after years and years and years of being told it's the best show ever, he finally started. So we did start, but now he's in this whole thing where he's like, if it's too late in the day, I can't watch it. It stresses me out before bed too much.
Oh my God. Brain diet. I feel you,
But
Zach.
then he'll put on some other bullshit about like World War II.
Yeah,
but
like, you know,
that's just like, let's be consistent here. So it's like, I swear he has a whole vendetta or like whatever it's called, like to keep me away from finishing Succession out of spite. And like Ozark, the new season started, and every time we get in bed, I'm like, let's watch it. And he's like, no, it's too late to start that.
I feel him. I get
He
like
can
this
hear me
too.
right now, and he's texting me. Hold on. Just in there bashing me, eh?
It's what we do, Zach.
He was a big highlight the other week when he came in for his walking. Yeah. I mean, Zach's opinion on shit really matters to the LadyGang community. So I'm with you.
Yeah. So, anyways, but then he'll fall asleep, and then I will usually stay up watching Seinfeld till about 10 o'clock, and then like between 10:30, and then I'll, mosey off to sleep.
Drift off into the sleepy land.
Okay, if Jerry and Zach and Chris are not around, what's your eating schedule?
Oh, God.
Well, Jared's eating schedule, do your guys, like, if I'm not around, Jared, like, doesn't eat.
Yeah.
Like, I have to.
I'm like, how are you existing on the planet without me?
Yeah. I'm like, you went all day without, like, a stitch of food. Like, aren't you fucking hungry?
Is it because he won't make it for himself, or he just doesn't know what to do when you're not around?
He doesn't know what to do when I'm not around, and like doesn't think of it. He's like, I was just too busy working. I'm like, you haven't been thinking about like what lunch you want to eat since like 6 a.m. like I have. He just like doesn't care. It's so weird. What was
Chris Knight will not make himself a meal until he's literally starving.
Oh, my God.
Like, I'm like, yesterday, he's like laying, I think he was just exhausted, sick. And like, it was like 5 o'clock and I was like, do you want me to warm you up some shells? And he's like, oh my God, that would be so nice. And I was like, oh my God, am I your woman maid? Like, you're just waiting for me all day to make you a meal? And like, my meals that I make are not great. So
Yeah,
like,
they're not gourmet.
What a sad way to live your life. Like, order yourself some food. Jesus.
It is so weird.
I have bad
So it's like,
news
I
for you
can't gain
guys.
weight. I'm like, because you don't eat
you don't
anything all day.
Well, Zach, if I'm not here, is making himself
A steak.
full meals. Full meals. Zach will never ever not feed himself. Like he's not the guy that needs like me to mother him to eat. It's more
That's
like
that makes sense. That's how you would think a
Zach's
man would
the
be.
best. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm the one who I don't like necessarily forget to eat, but if he's out of town, I will not eat at meal times. Like it really annoys him that I don't eat during meal times. If I'm eating something at like 3 o'clock, he'll be like, so like what meal is this for you? And I'm like, it's no such thing.
I'm a hungry meal.
I'm not a scheduled human. I would literally eat like pancakes at 4 p.m. and then like, a steak at 10 a.m. Like I just don't have that thing.
I think that like a 3 p.m. meal is very underrated. Like I think
love
that's
it.
a great time to eat. It's a happy hour meal time. Like maybe you can start with have a cocktail in there and it's not too late.
Well, 3 p.m. for a cocktail is
Ideal.
early.
Okay, Jack, remind me to not email you after 3 p.m. Like, yeah, I got that for you tomorrow. Okay. I thought this would be fun because we have so many girls that are dating in the Lady Gang. So I want to know what what works best for you. Ideal first date idea and then date night meal.
Oh,
We're just talking about food.
nothing with cheese, please.
I used to have like a weird thing. Like I always have had shit stuck in my teeth my whole life. So it's like when I used to go on first dates, I would be like, I'd have to eat nothing that was going to be in my teeth later.
She's like, I'll have the spaghetti with butter sauce, please.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, ugh.
A chicken finger.
Yeah. Okay, so date night for me, a first date. I think the best first date is like getting a coffee and going for a walk somewhere. I like to not be facing the person, and I don't know if this is my social anxiety, but I don't want to sit across a table and have to make small talk with you. I think it's good. Like in LA, there's a Griffith Observatory, and Chris and I used to go there a lot when we were first dating and like get a fancy coffee or have him or her pick you up a fancy coffee and then like just walk so you're outward looking, but then you can like look over to the left and catch each other's eye. You can brush against each other, you can sit, you can look at the stars, you can talk about your life, you can talk about your dreams. To me, that's an ideal first date.
That's cute.
I had the same thing like when I was dating. Like I hated the concept of sitting across from somebody, not only because you just have to like stare at them the entire time, but then you're like so removed that you can't really feel like if there's like a vibe going on because it's just like you're 3 feet away from them. So I would always like, obviously I'm more of a drinker than Kelty. So I like going for drinks for the first date because you don't want to have to sit through a meal with somebody and have to talk to them for 2 hours. So like drinks at a bar that you're sitting next to them, you can like see if there's like touchy-feely sort of vibes and if you're like getting along with each other. And then the second date, you go for a meal. No first date meals.
I know this is controversial, but I enjoy having a group situation when you're first interested in someone. If you happen to have friends in common, which I think a lot of people, that's how they meet their people, is like a friend of a friend of a friend, whatever. But I think that it's like nice to be social with that person, but have buffers and have people that know you and have people there that make it comfortable for you to be yourself and vice versa. Because it's just a weird, like Jack was saying, it feels like a job interview when you're sitting across from someone and you're not really being yourself at all.
Yeah. Too much pressure.
Yeah. So I enjoy like a group activity, like a bunch of people going to bowling or whatever, a sporting event or something where you can like, you can tell if you're going to be into somebody in that environment without having to be one-on-one right away.
Yeah. And if it's not the first date, it should be like one of the first couples because you got to see how this person interacts with like group.
Others.
Others. Well, okay, last question. Workout, most important. So you know the joy that I get on my little Aura ring when I do the workout. It's like, have you worked out? And then sometimes it clocks things that aren't my actual workouts. But like,
I love that.
That's the best. It's like a free workout. Like when I brought the groceries up from the bottom of my giant hill for like 20 minutes and had to walk up and down, up and down, up and down. And they were like, did you just work out? What was it? And you press like walking, cycling, whatever it is. And I was like, oh my God, I wasn't working out, but like
weightlifting.
Yes. Anyway.
Heart rate was up.
Whew, the heart rate was up, honey. Okay, so what works best? Becca, your morning or night worker-outer?
You know what? I took something from Victoria. Victoria talked about intuitive eating. I'm very much an intuitive exerciser.
Ooh.
So I don't like to, I used to think, oh, I'm not a morning person, but then some mornings I can get it done and feel great about the rest of my day. And some days it's like 3 p.m. and I get a little like extra oomph. So I actually, if it fits with my schedule, I'm intuitive.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's as far as like timing and the type of workout. Like this morning I woke up, it's a Monday morning, and I would never think in a million years I would wake up and do like a HIIT workout, but I felt like I had the energy and I did it.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that.
And my Aura ring clocked that. It was like
Clock
really
that
impressive.
motherfucking workout. Jack?
If I'm doing like a class, I have to do it in the morning. It's like the only way that it's going to get done in the day. I cannot get myself to do anything like mid-afternoon. But my favorite like exercise is, I like a hike. But I can do a hike like at any time of the day. But yeah, for like a workout class, it's got to be in the morning. Or else I'm like, no.
See, I'm the opposite. I like okay. Let me tell you. I currently work out in the afternoons, which seems so weird. And I know it's weird. What I usually do is I take Callie around 4 or 5 p.m. when my day kind of ends. I want to turn off. Like I need to like sweat off the shame of the day, essentially, like all my mistakes. So I take Callie for like a walk for 45 minutes and then I'll do like an obey class. But I know that I would probably be more successful in getting my workouts done if I just woke up in the morning and did them first thing. But I have the thing of like, I can't not check my phone. So when I'm working out in the morning and all the texts are coming through and all the emails are unanswered, it gives me anxiety. So it's like, for me, it's better to work out after the day and I've like cleaned up my plate, if you will.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
But I did actually make a huge mistake. I did like a power class the other day, like a really heavy weight class. I could walk for like 4 days. Like, Kelty, you're 40. Take it easy, girl. Okay. Anyway. The reason that we wanted to have this episode today is because we want to tell you that we have the best freaking deal that we've ever had on Aura Rings. There's never been a better deal. There's never a better deal anywhere. This is only because the LadyGang community has loved the Aura Ring. They reached out and they were like, hey, guys, for a limited time only, if you buy an Aura Ring for your loved one, you're going to get $50 off your own. The offer is valid for all ring purchases from February 7th to February 14th. Go to auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 off order and get free sizing, the little free sizing kit. I've gotten these for so many people in my life. It's such a good gift. So yeah, you buy one, you get $50 off the other one. We love this. But have a great day, and we're so excited to spend a little bit extra time with you this week.
Yay!
Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Kelty, at Becca, at Jack Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.
Here at the Lady Gang, we love to shower our loved ones with gifts, especially on Valentine's Day, which is why we've partnered with our favorite, Oura Ring. Oura Ring is functional jewelry that also tracks your health 24/7. I am so obsessed with mine. Just the other day, I shared during my bad week that I lost my treasured ring while walking the dogs, and my life just was not the same without it. How was I supposed to tell if I slept okay, if I got enough activity? I was a lost puppy. But because our friends at Oura Ring, they sent me a new one. I love them so much. And my life is back together with the new Gen 3. And I know exactly what I'm getting all my gals for Valentine's Day. While the gold is my personal favorite, it comes in 3 other colors for everyone's preferences. It's also lightweight, water resistant, and the battery can last up to 7 days. And yep, I know I spoke about tracking my sleep and activity. Well, you can also predict when your period will start and guide you to a better night's sleep. There are over 50 audio sessions for meditation, sleep, and more. And because love is giving the gift of good health this Valentine's Day, when you give an Oura Ring, you will get $50 off a second ring just for you. Offer is valid for all ring purchases from February 7th to February 14th. Just go to auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 offer and get a free sizing kit today. That's auraring.com to claim your BOGO $50 off and get a free sizing kit today. Give the gift of health.